All right, Coach LeCure, kind of feel like this one got away from you tonight? Let this one go? Talk about that, how that feels.
I think our defense fought. I think they played a good game, and I think if there's anything to take away from this one, it's that we have a defense that's coming along, and an experienced defense, becoming a very experienced defense. We just made too many mistakes offensively to win a ball game. Too many penalties, unforced errors, those kind of things. We got to go improve upon.
What was the problem with false start? I think I counted 7 false start penalties. Do you know what was going on? Was it some consistent, or?
I know that when we were motioning, their check call was a laser, and is what they were saying, I think, and it sounded a lot like Parker's cadence, so it was throwing our linemen off early.
Okay.
We got that fixed, and then we just made some other mistakes down the stretch. Guys trying to make plays and getting a little too anxious.
So you're down 21-17 and get a block punt and score to make it 21-10, and then it went 21-17 at that point in the second quarter, going into half. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, we feel good. Going into half, obviously, we knew we had to get a run game going, and I think we started out the half running pretty well, and we couldn't sustain that. And when we had to go to the air there late, they knew we were going to the air. It's tough to make gains when you're one-dimensional.
I know, Coach, it doesn't come down to one play, usually a football game, but the muff punt, uncharacteristic of Larry to do that.
Yeah.
But talk about how big that was right there.
Well, it was a big momentum switch for them. Obviously, they're going to come back and score off that and really start to separate the game. I told you a week ago, Larry's going to make plays, and sometimes something like that's going to catch up to you. And it caught up to us, on that play. But you don't change who Larry is. Larry's a playmaker, and you trust him back there, and we're going to continue to trust him.
Kind of had some different personnel on the line, offensive line tonight.
Yeah,
a couple of different players. Still kind of looking for the magic there.
It's not necessarily that. We're just beat up.
Okay.
Nathan Sharp played tackle for us last week, where he twisted his ankle late in practice. And Tony's catching a lot of defensive series, so we try to give him rest where possible. So it's just a matter of trying to find depth at this point with a lot of injuries.
And then you're missing Zach. Did he hurt himself in the last game?
Yeah, he hurt himself late in the last game trying to hurdle another player. The action was over. I don't know if you remember. It was down on their pass route. We actually went and got him and carted him off then, or we were going to. But he just got to, he's hobbled. Give him a couple weeks to get to full strength. We think he'll be back. It's just kind of a day-to-day thing.
Missed him a little tonight. Well, bouncing back from this, you got a week of practice a week and a day, right? You get to practice tomorrow, but I would assume you practice tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll bring him in and watch film tomorrow, run through some recovery.
Yeah, okay. But how do you bounce back from this, and how do you kind of keep the guys up?
Well, if anything, losses are humbling, and I think humbling's a good thing sometimes. If you're humbled, I think if our guys are humbled by this loss like they should be, and go in hungry next week, have a renewed focus in practice, then you're able to get over it. I told them there at the end, Andover was the team that ended our season last year, 2 losses in a row, and I know our guys are hungry to go out and get after those guys. So we got to have that kind of focus in practice, put this one behind us, and move to the next one.
All right, Coach, good job.